it stands for.
We wanted a place that was set aside specifically for prayer, not just a closet somewhere or a room off the deal. We wanted to set aside a place for people to come and experience God's grace, God's love. From the time I was a young man, in fact a little boy, prayer has always been something that's been very important to me. It was instilled in me. My grandfather was a pastor, my father was a pastor, and prayer is something that I've always thought was God's key to bringing change and transformation to people's lives, to families, to sick people. So much so that when we started the church 20 years ago, we had a dream to have a church building like any pastor would want for his church, but we wanted a place that was set aside specifically for prayer.
You need to understand the depth of the emotion that went into this project, like many others, but this one is far more. This cross has so much meaning to me and my family and people that work for me and my business. You don't understand the depth of it, the emotion. No project's ever hit me like this one has. I've done a lot of projects throughout this country, but this one hit home.
We decided to put up a tall cross. From that, we hope to invite the people of this community and people across the United States that would experience the grace of God, the love of God, the power of God, to come and to seek out a place of prayer, to seek out a point of knowing that God is a God who cares about them. God is a God who loves them, no matter what has happened in their life.
I did. I didn't realize it until the truck pulled up with this giant cross in here for this church. And when I saw it and realized, flashing back, as I remember my memories from when I started, when I was by myself. When I just started in a little garage, flashing back those memories of the little things I did to make something so much bigger now. It was just, to be honest, tear-jerking.
When we put the cross up, one of the important things about that was John King, who built the cross, asked us if we'd like to have anything go inside the cross. And that just instilled a little bit of something that struck me to say, well, what would be great to go in a cross? And immediately thought nails are part of what the cross is. And so we were able to secure some nails that I felt like would look like just what was put in the hands and feet of Jesus Christ when he was nailed to the cross. We had come across some nails that were 150 years old from a grain elevator that was torn down, and so we secured 300 of them, and we put one inside the cross representing each family. They prayed over that nail, and then John and his team, as they put the cross up, they put those nails inside the cross representing each one of our families.
I did not expect or know that my wife and my little boy were coming to this erection of this cross. I did not know that they were coming to this facility to watch me and my people rig up to this cross and pick it up. When I turned around and I saw my 6-year-old son, Toby, with his arms open and my wife standing there, man, I lost it. I did. I lost it. It was emotional. I did not know they were coming. And to see that cross, and for them to see and witness, and for him to see and witness his dad connecting the rigging up to this big giant cross, not only did it have a lot of meaning for me, but it had a lot of meaning for him. And that's something that he'll never forget for the rest of his life. And I won't either. I will never forget it for the rest of my life.
We're very blessed to have had a relationship with John. It instilled a lot of things that we're still seeing unfold. And we're very grateful for that relationship, for the gifts that God has given him, and for what it's going to do in this Katy Community for the glory of God and His kingdom.